I don't know if you guys can hear this, but oh my gosh, is this thing bad to the bone. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Brocco Fast. Welcome back to another episode. Hey, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. Today's an exciting one. I'm pumped. I'm a little nervous because jacking up this Zl1 1LE. That lawn, guys, just had to come out right now. But we're getting the Corsa Extreme Plus with the black tips on today. Hopefully, we're going to get this car jacked up. It's a little nerve-wracking because it's such a big, heavy car. I'm by myself. But I can't wait. I got to do this thing now. I got to do it right now. So before we get started, hit subscribe, like the channel. Let's go. Let's dive into this thing. We got to get the car jacked up first. So I'll start on that. I've got a couple ideas. I think I'm going to use some cement pavers that I have to keep the rear up nice and high while using jack stands in the front. And I think that's how I'm going to do it just because I don't want the car rolling. I think it's the best way that I can do this by myself. So let's get started on this and we'll get working on it right away. All right, change of plans. I looked at the car. I was like, I'd rather go to my buddies who has a lift and get help me instead of doing this by myself. And so we are going to go over to Mico Motorsports to put this bad boy on the lift. He's going to help me out with the exhaust install. It'd be cool. I'll show you around the shop. Got some killer Subarus over there. Some real big builds that they do, and pretty awesome place. So I'm going to get the car loaded up with all the exhaust parts. I'm going to haul butt over to the shop. So I'll see you in just a minute. All right, getting her all loaded up. Got the exhaust in there. Got the seat down. Didn't know you could do that, did you? We'll have the exhaust in there. We're headed to the shop. What up everybody? We are on the way to the shop in the car. Man, look at that, seats down. This thing could take anything, carries everything. 777 miles on the odometer. This is a 2019 with like no miles on it, and I've already started modding it like crazy. I can't wait to get this exhaust on. Woo! See you soon.
Holy shit. Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Out cross member and get this bolt out, get that O2 out, get these out. Thing's huge, and probably gonna drop those right there. So here at Mico Motorsports, I just took off the two 15 millimeters and this 15 millimeter right here. There's an O2 sensor that I unclipped, got that unwrapped around, and we took this portion off. So we already took the cross member off. So what's next is all of the motor mounts, which we will have to do. And then there are some bolts back here holding motor mounts on. So we're gonna have to take those off up here, so we can slide that forward and get the exhaust to go lower to yank it off. So I'll get working on that. Let me show you so you know what we're talking about. The exhaust is gonna come off here. So it'll come off here, goes all the way down here, and you will see those. We're gonna take those two bolts off here, and the ones, can we see it? Right there, and hopefully that'll allow us to slide this forward and get this out. right, we get that factory exhaust out. So glad I didn't do this at home. I needed the help. We had 3 people. There's the crunch pipes that everyone talks about. Now GM says that's for back pressure and instant throttle response, but who knows? Took those mounts off here, you can see. We'll put those back on. Made it easier because this just dropped down. All right. There we go. Let's get this bad boy on. All right, guys, you know the rest of this. There's instructions. I'm gonna get cranking this thing out, but it's looking good. I'll show you the finished product as soon as we're all done here. Gonna get everything mounted up in the hangers, tightened up, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, we got everything in line here. Just need to tighten everything up. It'll be time to start this bad boy. There it is. Corsa. Got the black tips. Looking good. Ready for the official start. Shake. Make sure nothing's hitting. Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna get this thing down off the lift and get it started. This is so good. Woo! I don't know if you guys can hear this, but oh my gosh, is this thing bad to the bone. It is, holy crap. This is the way it should have came from factory. And thanks to Diego at Mico Motorsports, I could have never done this without him. This is phenomenal, guys, phenomenal. I haven't had a chance to rip on it, but we're going to. Stuck in a little traffic, but I can't wait to show you this. I mean, you heard the startup. Holy crap. Hey GM, if you're listening, this is how it should have come from factory. This is the Corsa Extreme Plus, black chrome tips, and it sounds glorious. At idle, you can barely hear it, and we're gonna go give it some juice. Oh, come on, come on. Tires are a little cold, picking up some stuff. Woohoo! Yes! Yes, this is bad to the bone. Oh, those downshifts. Oh. Yes! All right, I'm gonna enjoy this for a hot minute, but this is bad to the bone. Woo! Oh man, I'll see you when I get home. Try to concentrate and have a little fun. All right, so far, I've driven like 5 miles and this thing is a beast. I would tell you the downshifts are crisp, clean, clear, brutal if up high. It sounds so good. Idle just sounds like it should. Cruising, barely know you have an exhaust, which is even cooler because I've got a 6-year-old and I'm not trying to blow his ears out. But outside this car, it is loud, and that is fantastic. And I tell you what, haven't been able to rip on it yet because it's traffic like crazy. But I did give it a little juice, and it sounds fantastic. The Corsa Extreme Plus is the way to go. It's the only way to go. And like I said, this is the way the car should have came from factory. You know, the Shelby GT350R I had, its OEM exhaust was just, oh man, it gave you tingles, you know, on your arms and stuff, goosebumps, and it was fantastic. And there was no way you'd even want an aftermarket exhaust because it sounded that good. And the Camaro is really good outside the car. It's a nice, good sound. You don't hear it. The valves open and close. It's really cool, trick exhaust, but it's not loud enough for what this car is, right? This is the race car. Let's make this thing loud. Ford did it. Come on, GM. But I can't say enough about this exhaust. It's fantastic. So I'm going to drive it home. I got some interstate driving to do, and, you know, give you a little more of the review on the way home. All right, we are home. Made it home with the exhaust. As you can see, I'm grinning from ear to ear. This was fantastic. Look how good that looks. It looks so good. It sounds good. It sounds, I mean, it's just, if you're on the fence, don't be. Just buy this exhaust. You don't need the valves. You don't need the quiet. It sounds so good when you're driving the car on the interstate. Barely heard it. When I was driving around town, barely heard it. It has zero drone, just like they say, zero. But when you downshift, it's brutal. When you get on it, it's brutal. When you give it a quick rev, it's brutal. It's exciting. I got home and scared my wife. She whoop, which was awesome. That's how I knew I made the right choice. Again, want to say a shout out to Diego at Mico Motorsports. He helped me out tremendously with letting me borrow the lift over at the shop. If you ever need anything in Tampa, Subaru, big time. They specialize in Subaru. He's built tons of Subaru race cars, drag cars, show cars. He helped me build my SEMA car and just does phenomenal work. And as you can see, the shop is slammed. So thanks to Mico Motorsports. I'll put his information down below. So if you ever need anything, you know, give him a shout. Also does LS cars as well. And pretty much anything you could think of. That's going to be fast. Diego can do it. So thanks again. But the exhaust is awesome. It's really fantastic. I'm so happy with this car. I think it's just such a cool car. And you'll be seeing some more stuff. So thanks for watching today. I'm going to do a POV probably another day so we can see how this sounds and just take a cruise together. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe down below. Like, share what your exhaust is and what you think of the Corsa. And we'll see you on the next one. Bracco Fast.